happy hour, happy Friday. Let's say happy hour, yes. This can be a happy hour because I've got the fixings for a really yummy drink. Happy Friday. I was happy about 5 minutes ago when I thought we had our mic issues fixed, but alas, I don't think that is the case. So I'm gonna try to speak loudly. I hope everyone can hear. Sorry for the crappy sound, but I'm definitely having mic issues. So I'm Philly. Welcome to my kitchen, having this spontaneous happy hour. It's a little less happy because I thought a problem was fixed that isn't. But let me show again some Philly love from Schwarby, who has been hitting it out of the park for our fills. And wow, what about our tremendous Trey Turner? He has been amazing. So enough baseball talk, but it is Friday, and I thought I was a little bit more gleeful a little bit ago when I thought that this problem was fixed, but it isn't. And isn't that just the way the cookie crumbles, right? At least not a very good cookie. Like only the best cookies would crumble well. So I'm Philly. Hope you are all having a great Friday. Sorry for the weirdness that happened. I'm gonna try to get up the chat so I can say hello. Please pop in and say hi. I don't usually do spontaneous streams like this. Typically, I have something planned, it's on my schedule, but I was really excited because I thought we had something fixed, but alas, this is what it is. So let's fix a cocktail. I think that I, kind of wasn't feeling like I needed a cocktail. Oh, wait, I gotta turn my volume down just a second because I want to make sure I have everything here. But we are gonna fix. So, being female, I've heard some people say hot girl summer. Well, let me just say, I don't know if it's hot girl summer for me, but it certainly is hot flash summer. So one of the cocktails that I think is super refreshing, it's been really warm here on both coasts and I think in the middle of the country, and is something called an Elderflower Spritz or Hugo Spritz. And I had made it, and I think I've got in fact, I'll put it down below after the stream, a short I'd made making one, and I think I made it with lemon. So I'm gonna do one with lime because I'm not sure where I got the content for the lemon one, but when I went to Elderflower, actually, when I went to St. Germain, on theirs, they do it with lime. So I'm gonna try the lime way and see if it doesn't perk me up on this a little bit of a bummer Friday where my mic isn't working. So if you've never done live streams, you can just pop in and say hello. I'd love to know who is joining me and let me know what you're sipping on. Maybe it's water, maybe it's chocolate milk, who knows? Maybe it's a good milkshake, maybe it's a glass of wine. So let me know what you're sipping on and let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do, and this again is following the recipe according to the St. Germain website, is we're gonna start with 1.5 ounces of St. Germain, and we're gonna put that in our glass. I have a great Philly glass here. I don't know if you can see that. And so I'm gonna measure 1.5 ounces of St. Germain. And then I'm gonna add a bunch of mint leaves. Now they don't say this on the St. Germain site, but I know when I had made it the first time, it was recommended to muddle those leaves slightly. And also, one of my favorite follows that I do is I love Anders Ericsson, who makes amazing cocktails, and he always suggests smacking your mint or any herbs you're using to kind of get them started. So let me get my muddler because I did forget that. And let's get these muddled. So let me find that. There we go. So, and when you muddle, you don't want to actually destroy it. You just want to kind of pop it. I am making, Russ, it's called a Hugo Spritz, or you can also call it a St. Germain Spritz if you're going with the name brand. And so I've just put 1.5 ounces of St. Germain in there with some mint. And then to that, I'm gonna be adding my ice. There we go. Make sure you fill it up nice like that. And then you're gonna do 2 ounces of some Prosecco and some soda water. So you can use, I'm using seltzer, you can use club soda. If you have one of those soda makers, you can do that. So I'm gonna eyeball this part because who needs to measure out 2 ounces of bubbly? That's just gonna be a pain in the butt. So we're not gonna do that. So let me see here. There we go. And KC, mint limeades are delicious. That sounds amazing. Do you make those? Is that one of your specialties? So I'm just gonna eyeball about 2 ounces of Prosecco. And then 2 ounces of this seltzer. There we go. How's everyone's Friday going? Are we glad it's the weekend? Maybe you work on the weekend, so maybe you're not happy it's the weekend. I am a teacher by trade, and so I am off for the summer. So weekends and weekdays kind of blend in, but it is Friday. Kind of rainy here in Philly. To garnish it, a nice little lime wheel. And then if you really want to get fancy, take some of that mint. I took some of the leaves down here that I went into my drink and just pop it in. Cheers. Oh, that is refreshing. That is really good. If you like spritzes, these are amazing. And what's nice about spritzes is they don't smack you in the face. Now, granted, some days you want it to smack you in the face, but like today, I'm a little bummed about my microphone issues. So such is the life of a streamer. But so usually my sound is better, but we will get that fixed. My techie son's coming over tomorrow to hopefully help me with it. I use a DJI mic, and it's been great. But let's see who else is here. Let's see here. Odalise and Z-Club mean, oh, I think my son is helping here. And Cafe Rios sells them. Ooh, that sounds good. And where are you from? I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Philadelphia. So my name is Philly, and that's where I am. And you're in Pennsylvania also. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm here in the city. And if you're ever interested in food content, usually I'm cooking something. But this Friday I was trying to celebrate getting my mic issues figured out, but alas, I'm not. So we're just gonna have to wait and be patient. But hopefully you all are not experiencing any problems yourselves. With me, that's kind of what's going on. So, but hopefully we'll get those ironed out. But I do lots of different kinds of cooking. Everything from entrees to, I usually have a Wings Wednesday once a month. And this past week we had a really good one, but the mic wasn't working. So my sound quality kind of went, which is kind of a bummer. Do you all watch baseball? Your name is Marcus and you come from Sweden. Wonderful, Abba, yes, absolutely. So how's the weather in Sweden, Marcus? Is it hot? Right now it is really steamy because we have the remnants of Beryl coming our way, Hurricane Beryl over here in the States. And so it's just been kind of rainy and gross and humid. And I think next week it's going up to like 98 or 99 in the city. So that's fun. But this would be a great cocktail to kind of cool you off. And you're in Johnstown, PA. Yes, absolutely, Russ. Hi, Tom. How are you? Are you fixing anything or are you just sipping on some water this evening? Ever cook green sauce enchiladas? I have enjoyed green sauce enchiladas, Casey. I have not cooked those. Speaking of a green sauce, actually Wednesday, I do Wings Wednesday once a month, and I made Peruvian chicken wings and made a green sauce, which is called an ají verde. So not like a enchilada sauce, but excellent, really yummy. And Tom is from Sheffield in the UK. What's your weather like, Tom? And Nee says, hot, hot, hot. I know, summer. I'm telling you, I'm more of a fall, spring girl because I just find it is much more enjoyable. Not so much the summer when, especially in Philly. Philly gets hot and humid. I don't enjoy that so much. And the Swedes are awesome people. Absolutely. I will say, Casey, I have not been abroad yet. My husband and I were planning on going abroad around the spring of 2020. That did not go well. So we are actually hoping to do our first trip abroad next year. So looking forward to that. And Phillies are doing great, but you're a Pirates fan. Well, you know what? One of my nieces lives in Pittsburgh, and so she's still an Eagles fan and a Phillies fan, but she is, I think, Andy, she's a bit of a Steelers fan, right?
No.
No, she isn't a Steelers fan at all? No? Okay. But she went to Pitt. She went to University of Pittsburgh.
Pirates have schemes.
Pirates have skeins.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
He's a pitcher.
Oh, he's a pitcher. Okay. So, Russ, you probably know what he's talking about there. What subject do you teach? I'm a reading teacher. I teach reading in small group for children, kindergarten all the way through 8th grade. So it is not for the faint of heart. And Sigma, you're from Russia. Welcome, Sigma. What's your weather like there? How's your weather? We were talking about this really hot here. And I don't know if you told me, so Niece did tell me. Niece told me it's hot. So Niece, I gotta ask this. In Sweden, do people love ABBA as much as we love ABBA? And if so, what's your favorite ABBA song? And I'm not sure, I can't read what you said, Sing, my apologies. And Niece, you're a teacher too. What do you teach? What do you teach, Niece? This is so good. Oh my goodness, friends. I will post the recipe, the amounts below once the stream is over, as well as the short that I made of the other version that had lemon in it. And Russ said Steelers, Pirates, Penguins, and a Penn State fan. There you go. And you know what? I imagine, so we were originally Dancing Queen. I know, who does not love that song? But they have so many good songs. Excellent. Well, friends, I am about to say adieu, which is not my language, French, but it is time for me to go and enjoy this. But it was so wonderful meeting so many of you. And if you're interested in any of my content, be sure to follow, check it out below, Philly Live. And I post my schedule on Twitter, which is now called X, but I still call it Twitter, and on Instagram. So you can find me there. So I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and cheers to everyone all around the world, and try this cocktail. It is excellent, especially if it's hot by you. It's super refreshing. So bye, friends. Until